turn back the hands of time. Oh no, no, no. Yes, we've stolen this moment. We forgot to face one simple fact. We both belong to someone else. As we slept the night away, it's morning. Sunlight shines across your sleeping face. Oh, oh. A new day brings reality, and we both go our separate ways. What a lovely night we had, yeah, yeah, yeah. As we shared each other's love, we forgot about all the pain we'd caused. As we slept the night away, as we forgot about tomorrow as we lay. Hey, as we lay, we didn't think about the price we'd have to pay. No, 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 no. It's morning, and now it's time for us to say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. You're leaving me. I know you've got to hurry home to face your wife. I would never, never want to hurt her. No, no, no. She would never understand. You belong to me for just one night. As we slept the night away, as we went, we forgot about tomorrow. As we Kelly Price, As We Lay. How did I choose that song? It's because I've unintentionally been on both sides of an affair. I have unintentionally been hurt by someone that I loved, who I felt owed me loyalty. And while they were supposed to be doing something or showing love to me, they were actually out with someone else and giving them what I felt was mine. I've also been the person who's been the brute of somebody else's lies. I've been the person who somebody lied about being with. I've been the person who was the source of someone else's pain. I feel bad about that. Not because I did anything wrong. It's not that I ever knowingly engaged with someone who was in a relationship. I just believed lies because I wanted to in the moment. Call me guilty for that. Y'all have done it too. You believed what you wanted to believe because it was easier than actually facing the truth and not getting what you wanted. The difference between me and you is I'll admit mine to everybody. Because if I admit it to you, then it's a lot easier to admit to me. I know that I've done things that were completely out of character, that were not who I am. And I know that I did them in the name of love. And I know that that sounds crazy and it sounds stupid, but love is the strongest of any drug. When we sit down and we sing I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not gonna do this, that would never be me. Yeah, you're right. Until it is. I just said it wasn't gonna be me so many times that it made my body ache. I've done and had people do things to me that I never thought somebody would do to me, and especially not in the name of love. But I allowed it. And if y'all say I'm the victim, but if you ask me, I'm not the victim, because I did my fair share of dirt too. The problem is when we apply labels to people, the label is something that all depends on the labeler's perception. So who you label as the victim and who you label as the bad guy, that depends on who you ask and their version of what was the truth. In any event that occurs, there's the first person who did it and who's going to tell you their version of the truth, which still is going to be from their perspective, so it's going to leave out some facts. Then you get another version of the story from people who were nearby, who heard about something. And the further that the story goes, the further you get from the truth. But we spend so much time believing the lies that are told to us about other people because it's easier to believe an ugly truth that somebody tells you unsolicited than it is to believe the truth when they tell you when you ask. Most people can't tell the truth because when you tell the truth to people, they blow up at you. They leave you. They don't want you because you hurt their feelings. Truth hurts. And everybody's feelings get hurt along the way. So, I'm going to do y'all and myself a favor here. If I have ever hurt you by something that I did, knowingly or unknowingly, I apologize for the Brittany that you got in that moment. That wasn't me. I know that. I was lost. I was tripping. I was wrong. Whatever blame you need me to take, no matter how justified I may have been in my action, because trust and believe me, I have ample justification for every single thing I've ever done. However, no matter how justified I may have been, doesn't make it right. Although I may not have done things that were illegal, although I may not have done things that physically harmed people, I've hurt people's spirits. That's worse. I'm working real hard on forgiving myself for the person that I used to be. You should work on forgiving yourself for who you used to be too. Because you don't owe nobody nothing but to be better than the self you were yesterday. If we spend more time striving to be better than the self we were yesterday rather than trying to be other people, this world would be a whole lot better. Because we would all be in our own lane and we wouldn't be so busy watching what everybody else got going. So I'm going to stay over here in my Brittany lane, figuring it all out, getting my life together, and taking all the judgment that a lot of people aren't courageous enough, and honestly, I'm not either, courageous enough to take from other people. Because somebody is sitting in their house with a man who has abused them, who has beaten them, who has spit in their face, who has kicked them, who has spoken unspeakable evils to them. So much so that you can't even admit it to yourself because you're justifying it to yourself because you got him back too. It wasn't that bad. You've made excuses for him, her, whoever. And I say he as just an identifier. Everybody has a level of toxicity. Whether somebody, your mama, your friend, your cousin, whoever, we are all exposed to toxic people. And toxic people hurt people because they don't expose their own toxicities. So I'm exposing mine so that hopefully you get more comfortable with whatever yours is. And as you watch my videos, you question yourself. Because that's what I do when you comment. I question myself. And as I continue to question myself, I get to a level where I'm like, maybe they're right. Or nah, I'm feeling me, they wrong.